From ghost ships to lost colonies, there are plenty of scary stories here on Somora Stories. But today, we're going somewhere a little different. We're heading into the frozen Ural Mountains of Russia to uncover one of the strangest and most terrifying unsolved mysteries in modern history. The Dyatlov Pass Incident! In February 1959, 9 experienced hikers from the Ural Polytechnic Institute set out on a challenging expedition, led by 23-year-old Igor Dyatlov. The group was well trained and prepared for the harsh conditions. They planned to hike to a remote area known as Otorten, scaled the nearby peaks, and then return home. But when the group failed to return by their expected date, a search team was sent out to find them. What they discovered was horrifying. The hiker's tent was found slashed open from the inside. Their belongings were still there: boots, coats, food, but the hikers had fled into the freezing night, barely dressed, as if running from something unseen. The bodies were discovered scattered across the snow. Some had died of hypothermia, but others showed injuries too strange to be explained by the freezing temperatures. Dyatlov had a fractured skull. Another had broken ribs, as if hit by extreme force. 2 were missing their eyes. One woman's tongue was gone. Yet, there are no signs of struggle with other humans. What could cause such bizarre injuries? As news of the tragedy spread, theories began to emerge. An avalanche seemed plausible at first. Hikers trapped inside a snowslide could easily have panicked and fled without their proper clothing. But a search of the area revealed no trace of an avalanche. Then the hikers might have been trying to escape a creature, perhaps a bear. But animal attacks don't usually leave victims with such specific injuries, nor do they usually take place in broad daylight. And besides, why would a bear attack only some of the hikers and spare others? Was there something more sinister at work? Some believe the hikers may have stumbled upon a secret military test. In the early 1950s, the Soviet Union conducted many top-secret tests of new weapons in the Ural Mountains, including powerful explosives, sonic weapons, and even nuclear bombs. But there were no official reports of such tests being carried out on the day the hikers disappeared. Could something more paranormal be responsible? Strange glowing lights were reported in the skies over the Urals at the time of the incident. Could the hikers have encountered a UFO? While the idea may seem far-fetched, it's certainly more intriguing than the infrasound theory. This suggests that a natural wind phenomenon may have triggered panic and hallucinations among the hikers, causing them to flee the tent and subsequently die. But while these theories may explain some aspects of the tragedy, none of them account for all the evidence. So what really happened to the Dyatlov hikers? Almost 65 years have passed since that fateful night in the Ural Mountains, and the mystery only continues to grow. The official investigation was unable to determine what caused the bizarre injuries or why the hikers fled into the freezing night. All they could confirm was that no external force had caused the deaths. In other words, whatever killed the Dyatlov hikers did so without leaving any trace of itself behind. Is it a challenge to think of anything that could terrify a group of hikers so much that they de-abandon their camp in the middle of the night? Perhaps a wild animal or even an avalanche. But those don't explain the strange injuries, especially to the body of Yuri. Yudin was 24 years old at the time of the incident. He suffered from heart trouble and was forced to return home several days before the others. If he wasn't present for the unfolding horror, how did he sustain such horrific injuries? So what is the creepiest part of this story? It's the fact that the case remains open. According to official Russian records, the cause of the Dyatlov Pass incident is still unknown. Do you know of any other strange cold cases that need to be solved? Let me know in the comments below. And thank you for watching. Make sure you click subscribe so you never miss an upload. Until next time, stay safe. There are so many scary things in the world, but nothing is more frightening than the unknown.